Hey guys, welcome. Before the video starts, I would just like to say thank you so much for 3,000 views on my last video. I don't even know how that happened, but I hit 3,000 views. And so I just like to say thanks to anyone that watches my videos because that is amazing. I hit like 1,000 in the first week of it being out. But this is like, oh my god, it's great. But I can't even believe it. I never thought I'd hit 3,000 views as fast as I did. But I plan on making some more videos in the future. Like, I'll do a GTX 980 full benchmark video. I'll probably build a custom keyboard. But that's just amazing. And I would just like to say thank you so much. If you'd like to skip ahead, benchmark's at 651. But anyways, I'd just like to say these videos take a lot of effort to make, and it would mean a lot to me if you liked and subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Step 1 to putting the new graphics card in was going to be taking everything off my desk, because I have a very small desk, and I can't really work on my computer with everything on there. But I'm sorry for the quality drop there. It's kind of, I don't know why it's doing that. After everything was unplugged, I started unscrewing the PCIe bracket so that I would be able to put in the graphics card. I don't really know what was going on here, but I'm pretty sure I was trying to fit the 6+2 pins into the little hole in the bottom of my case because it's kind of blocked by the USB header and by all the little pin thingies. I don't even know what they're called, but they've blocked it, and so it took me a while to try and fit them in there. Right here, I think, is where I finally got it in there so that I would be able to plug in my graphics card when it got through. I don't know how many times I had to, but I had to turn this thing around so many times when building it and when putting the graphics card in. It's insane. It's so annoying. Here's the box the graphics card came in. I don't know if it's like the original box, but it fit pretty well. But I bought this off of eBay used for $150 on an auction that I won. And it came like brand new pretty much, except for the fact that I had to take like an hour to clean it. I don't show you cleaning it in this video because it was just like really tedious. But it looks much better now. As you can see in this clip, I dusted it off with my air duster because it was like really dusty. And you can kind of just see in the heatsink fins all that dirt. I'd use a toothpick and pick out every little bit because my air duster couldn't get it out. Right here is when I realized that I unscrewed the wrong PCIe brackets, and it took me a second. I thought it was just crooked, but it wasn't. I was just stupid. So I went back and I unscrewed the correct ones and screwed back in the top one. And then for a second, I thought that my graphics card was too long and was hitting the case at the end there, but thank God it wasn't. This part of the video was kind of rushed because I was really excited to just get my graphics card in there, and so my shoulder is in the way a lot, but you can just see me plugging it in. After I set everything up, I went into the BIOS because I thought that I had to change my main graphics thing, but it turns out I didn't, and all I have to do is plug it into the HDMI on the graphics card. But I was still there for like 30 minutes trying to figure it out, so I split up the clip. Right here you can see me downloading the drivers I need, and then somehow Apex just opened, but I got the GTX 980 ones, but it turns out all you need to do is download the GeForce Experience and just like make an account, and you can just find the newest drivers instead of going through Google. Right here is where I actually boot up Apex, and I just like start cranking the settings to max because I didn't know how well it would run, and I just had like a bunch of fun messing with the settings and making sure that the game worked, and it eventually did work. I can play Apex on high settings now. I noticed that the GPU was sagging a bit in my PC, so I made this little Lego stand that I just stuck in there out of black bricks so that it matched my PC. And you can hardly see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now that everything is out of the way, it's time to get to the benchmarks. So for Fortnite on low to medium settings, the GTX 980 had 137 FPS, but my 5600G had 57 FPS. Fortnite on epic settings, though, is a totally different story, with the GTX 980 getting 113 FPS and the 5600G getting only 16. If that doesn't show you how much of an upgrade this is, I don't know what will, but that scored so much higher than the 5600G. So for Apex on low settings, the GTX 980 had a score of 107 FPS, but the Ryzen 5 5600G had only 51. Then for Apex on high settings, the GTX 980 got 91 FPS, while the 5600G only had 32. In the background, you can see me playing Halo Infinite on low settings. I forgot to turn on MSI Afterburner when I was doing it, though. But anyways, I just like to say sorry if my voice sounds weird. I'm kind of sick when I recorded this video. But it'd mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe, because I spend a lot of time making these videos. And it took me like an hour just to learn how to make the bar graphs, and then it took me like 4 hours in total just to put them on there. The next clip is just a little funny thing I made when I was actually learning how to do some editing stuff because I was bored. I hope you enjoy it, but thank you so much for watching. Peace out.